Varix, the power Aramis used to trap you, was that?
Darkness. Yes. We call it stasis. Power in opposition to your light, given by the pyramid. It led Aramis astray. Europa was to be a haven for Elixni, but stasis corrupted her. With it, she turns obsession into opportunity, working in haste to empower Elixni with the Dark Gift. If Aramis is not stopped, she will build an army capable of snuffing out the light once and for all.
This is what remains of Eventide, Clovis Bray's European colony, built to house those who came to build Exo, and to become them. Varix, the power Aramis used to trap you, was that?
Darkness. Yes. We call it stasis. Power in opposition to your light, given by the pyramid. It led Aramis astray. Europa was to be a haven for Elixni, but stasis corrupted her. With it, she turns obsession into opportunity, working in haste to empower Elixni with the Dark Gift. If Aramis is not stopped, she will build an army capable of snuffing out the light once and for all.
That dome. Is that where you live?
A pinnacle of hope for the remaining Elixni, but a standing reminder of Aramis's betrayal of Varix.
I feel it again. The energy I felt earlier. It must have been Aramis using stasis. darkness trail Aramis left behind leads right through that door, but it's locked.
With stasis, yes. You will not be able to break through.
Then we'll find another way around.
You're all here. Because you desire freedom from our... And I can give you just that.
Aramis is close. She's ours now.
Chains! For centuries we have been bound by them. Servants to the so-called Great Machine. We even built idols in its image. We have become pawns of our own devices. No longer. Today, we begin breaking free from our chains. This power is a gift. One I will share with all of you in time. Vilax! One by one, we will rise again. This is our future. Our enemies stand no chance against this power. The Great Machine will finally know our pain! It would appear our enemies have arrived, eager to test us. Let's not keep them waiting.
This... I can feel it. It's too powerful.
Aramis has begun spreading stasis to her army. You must get out now.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go. Don't stop. Keep moving. They actually have darkness. The Fallen. This is really bad. Ship's here. To the left. There. Across the gap. Go!
Variks believed Aramis wished to create a new life for the Eliksni, but these dark powers have poisoned her mind. And so I fled from her. For this, she calls me betrayer. There are others who fled, those like me who still worship the great machine. They are in hiding. I will not leave them behind. They will be casualties in her war without our help. But perhaps they can be brought to safety. There is Europa is no longer the haven I hoped it would be. For those who do not wish to live under the rule of a dark Kelm, we must play savior. A secret communications network would allow us to reach out.
Barracks, we're ready. Where is the first relay?
Barracks thanks you.
Power's going, Barracks.
Good. 2 more.
Okay, Barracks, that's 2. Did you hear that? Sounded like voices.
What? Who?
The ones who spoke through me.
We must hurry then. There's one more relay.
Oh no. It's them. They're here. They're beckoning us. We beckoned. You answered. We kept you waiting long enough. Come to us. Salvation awaits. The light believes you thankless. Nothing more than a soldier asked again and again to do its bidding. So we want to thank you with a gift to help you finally take control.
And here comes our guardian. Right on time.
Your old pal Drifter was right. It's time to ditch the light, good, dark, bad dogma. And folks are finally starting to see it.
With everything that's at stake, you are reveling in being right.
Just let me have this one, Three Eyes, all right? Just once.
I cannot tell you how relieved I am to see you. We are in great need of allies, and I am in even greater need of a buffer between myself and the ever-obnoxious Drifter. The stranger, you see, is far too reserved to provide sufficient rest from his chatter. I suspect her quiet has more to do with what she has to hide, though I've yet to work out what or why. Still, even these two are an improvement from my solitary studies on Luna. You're lucky to have your ghost, Guardian. As you can surely tell already, this journey into darkness is not to be traveled alone.
I know. I owe you an explanation for all this. I once asked Guardians to destroy the Blackheart, to prevent Darkness's arrival. Success may have been achieved, but I now know that fate comes knocking sooner or later. The floodgates are open. The darkness is here. I wield it now with intent to stop our enemies where the light cannot. Your resilience within the pyramid proves you're capable of wielding it too. Before us lies what we call a ziggurat. Its purpose is temptation. To begin your training, you must give in. Here, take this. Please understand. The line between light and dark is so very thin. Let's cross it together.
The longer we're here, the more nervous I get. Not that I think you can't handle it. I know you can. I just wish I had a better idea of what that might be. We're definitely in uncharted territory out here. I'm picking up a fallen transmission. It's Aramis.
Attention all pawns of the once great machine. Did you know that before it doomed your kind, it did the same to mine? You are not special. Just the plaything of a so-called god who would sooner seen your life end than its own.
So, we can use stasis to unlock these latches after all. Let's look inside, see if we can find anything useful.
it be? I can smell that poisoned power on you. Does corruption spread so quickly? Or do you hope to fight Aramis with her own weapons? You walk a very dangerous path. Take this recklessness to Phylax then, but beware. She is Aramis's most skilled warrior. She made her name at Twilight Gap. Prove yourself a worthy opponent, and she will show herself. This place is unsafe for Varix and his allies. Hostile creatures stalk us through the snow. Kill them, and you will be rewarded.
These are the coordinates I picked up on the radio. Phylax has troops patrolling this area. Guardian, we've got incoming Vex. What do you say we do what Guardians do and bust them back down to microchips? She's transmitting her location to us. Looks like we won ourselves an invitation.
Phylax found fame at Twilight Gap, yes. Fame for ruthlessness, for final death. For Phylax, there is no greater joy than battle. You must challenge her, but use caution, Guardian.
They say you are a great warrior. Destroyer of horns. But I think you are built with machine weakness. God dependence. You flee from battles you think you will lose. You are worth my time.
I don't feel dependent on or limited by the Traveler. I feel close to the Traveler. Protected. Or I did. Since you got that splinter, I feel further away than ever.
What drives you, machine spawn? Do you fight for glory? For power? My Elixir fight for the fight itself. There is nothing beyond it. Let me teach you this lesson.
I've never seen the Fallen's military forces so organized.
For many years, Elixni lived scattered, yes? Aramis took our broken houses and forged an army.
And she wants to give that army stasis, if they ever came for the last city.
I see now you are a worthy challenge. A chance to hold my blade. Come find me, machine spawn. I am waiting.
Another one of those giant mechs.
Technology taken from the Kel's Scourge. Another splintered house, united under Aramis.
I will bring your corpse to Aramis again. I will forge myself a beast armor. Surprising strength for such a little creature. Skill will earn you a quick death.
Barracks. Phylax is down.
Her soldiers will scatter. But there are other powerful Elixni that will stand in your path.
Destroying the general doesn't destroy the army. But this is a start, at least. Let's get that splinter back to camp.
Once word gets out about stasis, the Vanguard will be bleeding schmucks. Can't show a light bearer a new toy and then tell him not to play with it.
You underestimate Zavala and Ikora. When they can see what we've seen, they will do what's right.
Maybe, Moondust. Maybe.
Understand, Guardian. This power we wield is not a gift from a benevolent overseer. It is a tool, stolen from an enemy. One that is all too tempting to abuse. I know this well. Before the stranger came to offer her guidance, I despaired of my entanglement with the darkness. I shudder to think how easily I could have slipped down the path to destruction. How anyone could. A balanced mind is the best defense, Guardian. Do not let fear or anger tip the scales.
Aramis's presence on Europa is not happenstance. Temptation set the wheels in motion, but obsession propelled her here. To destroy the light with an army of darkness, she and her followers make those selfish choices moment to moment. The darkness places a spotlight on our desires, as it once did me and those I cared about. For a time, I had forgotten. Humanity relies on our selfless acts to bring about a better world. Darkness is no more than a tool with which we do so. With splinters of darkness still in hand, Aramis remains an immediate danger to humanity. Look within. Focus your power. Let it grow. The ziggurat awaits.
This power, this stasis, I'm worried it's taking more of a toll on you than you realize. I'm able to bring you back from death with the light, but I may not be able to if this power consumes you. I'm picking up another transmission from Aramis.
To my Elixni sisters and brothers out amongst the stars and here at home on Europa, we have suffered a great loss today. Our beloved warrior Phylax was murdered by pawns of the once great machine. As always, they eagerly seek to eradicate us. Remember, light only burns shines bright so long, but darkness is forever.
I'm here to fight for the light, and so are you. If this is how we're going to do it, I'll be by your side. But we are toying with power neither of us understand, and I have no control over it. If anything happens to you, I may not be able to help, but I'll do what I can.
I have seen what power has done to Aramis, but perhaps you are different. Perhaps there is hope. Praxis. He is the visionary mind behind Aramis's technology. He wrings power from the darkness itself. But Verix was not privy to his secrets, his experiments. You must discover how he creates these dark weapons and stop him.